Now we will see some examples or numerical problem. So this is our numerical. In this question, a single block brake has a brake drum of diameter 1 meter and the angle of imbalance is 30 degree. That is, this angle is 30 degree. Okay. Now it takes 300 Newton meter torque at 320 rpm. That means braking torque has given 300 Newton meter and at 300 rpm, that is rpm is given. The coefficient of friction is 0.35. okay, so mu has given. Now determine the required force P. You have to calculate the force P to be applied when the rotation of drum is clockwise and anti-clockwise. That means we have to find out the applied force for both the cases, that is clockwise and anti-clockwise. And one thing is given, that the fulcrum is above the braking torque, the line of action, that is Ft and mu Rn. Okay, so this is the case. Now in first case, for clockwise rotation, when it rotates in this direction, that is clockwise rotation of the drum. Or before going to clockwise or anti-clockwise, firstly we have to see the given data. Okay, so given data is diameter D is given as 1 meter and which is diameter is given as 1 meter and radius will be 0.5 meter. Okay, now angle of impedance, that is 2 theta, has been given as 30 degree. So then theta will be in 15 degree and mu is given as 0.35 and TV given as 300 Newton meter. Okay, now the braking torque. What is the braking torque? So as we all know that the braking torque TB is mu Rn into R. Okay, now Rn is equals to TB by mu dot R. Now TB is 300 and mu 0.35 into radius 0.5. So Rn will be 1714.3 Newton. Okay, this Rn here, Rn will be 1714.3 Newton. Okay, now we will see cases. So cases, in first case, clockwise rotation of the drum. Okay, so in clockwise rotation of the drum, we can see for the equilibrium of the system, taking algebraic sum of the moment of all the forces about point O and summation of m naught is equals to 0. Now P into 0.25, 0.2 plus 0.6, 0.2 plus 0.6 minus Rn into 0.2 minus Ft into 0.03, that will be 0. Okay, now 0.8 into P minus 0.2 Rn minus mu Rn into 0.03 to 0. Now again solving this, 0.8 P is equals to 0.2105 Rn. Okay, so 0.8 P is equals to this. Now 0.8 P is equals to 0.2105 and putting the value of Rn, so Rn will be, Rn is 1714.3, as we have already find out this. Now in this way, P here P right, 0.8 P will be P is equals to 4. When we calculate this, 451.07 Newton. So for clockwise rotation, this is for clockwise rotation. Okay, and now in part B, anti-clockwise rotation. Only the direction of the drum is changed, and when the direction of the drum changed, so to find for anti-clockwise rotation of the drum, summation of m0 will be 0.9 ft into 0.03 minus rn into 0.2 plus p into 0.8 is equals to 0. Now mu rn into 0.03 minus rn into 0.2 plus 0.8 p equals to 0. Now 0.35 mu is 0.35 into rn 1714.3 into 0.03. Okay, minus the value of rn is 1714.3 into 0.2 plus 0.8 p. Okay, is equals to 0. Okay, now the value of p, when we calculate this, the value of p will be p is equals to 406.07 Newton. So here the value of p is 451.07, and here for anti-clockwise rotation the value of p will be 406.07 Newton. So in this way we will calculate our problem, or we can solve our problems. Okay, now next problem is we will look into our next problem, and our next problem is a simple block break as shown in figure. This is the figure of a simple block break. The diameter of the drum, the diameter has been given, this diameter to 250 mm, and angle of contact is 45. This angle is given 45. If operating force is 700 Newton, that is P has given a 700 Newton is applied at the end of the lever, and coefficient of friction is 0.35. Determine the torque transmitted by the block brake. So in this problem we have to calculate the braking torque. Okay, now the given data is, so this is our system. This is ft, and this is in clockwise direction, 0.5 below. The ft and fulcrum will be at a distance of 0.5 meter, and which is the ft will be above the fulcrum. Okay, so now the given data is p is equals to 700 Newton, it's already given. Mu is equals to 0.35. Diameter is given as 250 mm, so radius will be 125 mm, that is 0.125 meter. Okay, now we have to calculate the braking torque. Okay, so we will calculate the braking torque as summation of m0. So summation of m0 will be 0. Now ft into 0.5, ft into 0.5, this ft into 0.5 minus rn, this rn, okay, rn into 0.2 plus 700, this p is the 700 into 0.45, this plus this is 0.45, that is equals to 0. Now ft is mu rn, ft will be mu rn into 0.5 minus 0.2 rn plus 315, that is will be 0. Okay, now So 0.35 Rn into 0.5 minus 0.2 Rn plus 3150 is equals to 0. Now we can calculate Rn. Rn is equals to 12600 Newton. So firstly we have calculated the Rn. Now the braking torque TB is equals to mu Rn into R. So 0.35 into 12600 into radius will be 0.125, and when we calculate this, TB is equals to 551.25 Newton meter. So this is the answer for this question. The answer will be TB is equals to 551.25 Newton meter. Okay. So now these are the two questions from band brake. Okay. Now we will see the block. This is the block brake examples for the questions. Now we will see some examples from band brake. Okay. So we will see some examples from band brake. So moving next to band brake. So this is the question. A simple band brake is operated by a lever. A simple band brake is operated by a lever of 40 centimeter long. So 40 centimeter long band brake. The brake drum is 40 centimeter. Okay. So the lever is also 40 centimeter, and the diameter of the drum is also 40 centimeter, and the brake band embraces 5 by 8. Okay. So in this question, the band embraces 5 by 8 of the circumference. So this is the circumference, and the embrace of this theta is 5 by 8 of the total circumference. One end of the band is attached to the fulcrum of the lever. This is one end of the one end, and it is attached to the fulcrum, so it is simple band brake. Okay. Now while other end is attached to a pin of 8 centimeter. This is 8 centimeter, and it is a pin. Now the coefficient of friction is 0.25. The effort at the end of the lever is 500 Newton. This effort at the end of the lever is 500 Newton. Find the braking torque applied if drum rotates anti-clockwise. So the rotation of the drum is anti-clockwise. So as we have already shown in the expression, if the anti-clockwise rotation is there, to stop this drum, the T1 will be in this side. Okay. So and it's actually downward. Now we have to calculate the braking torque. So the given data will be like this. So diameter is 40 centimeter, that is 0.4 meter, and radius will be 0.2 meter. Now length of the lever is 40 centimeter, and width is 0.1 meter, and breadth is 8 centimeter B. This point B is this pin point from fulcrum is B, which is 8 centimeter, and which is that is 0.08 meter. Okay. Now P is the force applied, and which acts downward, and that is 500 Newton, and the value of mu is given 0.25, and the angle of impedance, the angle of rep is given as 5 by 8. That means theta is equals to 5 by 8 of its circumference, that is pi r 2 pi square. It's 2 pi. Okay. So 5 by 8 into 2 pi, that is circumference. So this, when we calculate in degree, 3.9269 degree. Okay. So we have calculated the theta. Now we have to calculate the braking torque. Okay. So to find out the braking torque, same way as we have already seen in the expressions, m summation of m0 that is equals to 0, that is PL is equals to T2 into V, and as we all know that PL is 500 and L is 0.4 and T2 into 0.08. This is the value of B. Then T2 will be 2500 Newton. Okay. Now the tension ratio, as we all know that T1 by T2 is equals to e to the power mu theta, and so in this way T1 by T2 is equals to e to the power mu theta, and as we know that mu is 0.25 and theta is 3.9269. Okay. Now when we calculate T1 will be 6672.64 Newton, and the braking torque is TB will be T1 minus T2 into R from the expression, simple band brake expression. Now TB is 6672.64 minus 2500 into radius, that is 0.2, and when we calculate TB we will find that 34.53 Newton meter. So this is our answer for the band brake. So thank you very much.